expanding qualifications for electric work like this. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Christina DeRobertis. Welcome to our news at 6. Our top story, people who lay low voltage electric cable could need a new license in the future.
Some business owners who lay cable every day say this rule would cost them more money and make it harder for people to get jobs. The new rule would apply to low voltage wiring under 50 volts, like TV wiring, security systems, and phones. Coast TV News reporter Brandon Ferguson is live in Milton, and Brandon, a Milton business owner, spoke at a meeting about this regulation today.
Maddie, Mark Jackson owns Mid-South Audio and deals with mostly projects under 50 volts. Jackson says in the future, if you do need a license to work on projects under 50 volts, it will cost everyone time and money. But the board says it will promote safety and standard here in Delaware.
A room packed full of electricians, contractors, fire alarm installers, and audio installers, all awaiting Delaware's Board of Electrical Examiners' decision on whether or not to require a license to work on projects under 50 volts. The board says licensing will promote safety for electrical installations, but Bill Sam, who installs audio equipment and more, says in 30 years on the job, he has never experienced one safety problem from sub-50 volt work.
Just like a money grab. They're just looking for another way, something else to regulate. We'd like to get away from that. We follow the standards, and so do the rest of our colleagues that were here today.
James Murphy, a member of the Electrical Examiners Board, said this is not about signaling out any type of trade or certain company. It's about creating a standard that everyone can follow.
But critics say the rule will impact thousands of jobs and hurt small business. Sam says if this rule does pass, it will basically render his team's training useless.
We perform to the standards of common electrical practices, and we have more certifications than any electrician could ever imagine having. And our staff, they take probably 500 hours of training a year to stay up to today's standards.
Board members are still determining the exact details the new rule would have, like whether everything would need licensing and inspecting, like every ceiling fan installation, and if the licenses would be required for each business or each employee.
The board is considering a subcommittee to hone in on the details of this new rule, though nothing was finalized. In the meantime, businesses like this one are waiting on a decision that could cost them thousands. Live in Milton, Brandon Ferguson, Coast TV News.
That proposed change to Delaware's electrical rules first happened in August 2025, but public input was delayed. Later that year, the Delaware Board of Electrical Examiners scheduled a public hearing on the proposal, which would require licensed electricians for that low voltage work under 50 volts. That hearing, though, was later canceled, and now you see this proposal remains under review.